So guys, like the title says, we're going to be doing some lights today on the front bumper and the rear bumper. I got some Case IH lights off a old tractor in the junkyard back in August. I don't know if you guys remember, but I showed these a little bit when I got my leaf springs. I got these and the leaf springs at the same time, and so it's been a while. I've had these kicking around. I have the lenses on the workbench over there. And I've been looking at them. They come with these little collars that go on, and then you pinch the bolt, and the bolt holds it in. So I'm gonna weld these onto the frame right here on each side. And yeah, they got nice glass lenses in there. I need to get a bulb for one, but I decided I'm gonna cut them 4 inches from the bottom. So there's a mark there and also another one. So I'm going to cut these and I'm going to tack weld them on there and see how they look. Well, there it is, all mounted up. You can open the hood and I'll just rest on the lights. So I guess that's another bonus. But you can just take the whole hood off. But that's how it looks from the front. Looks pretty good. I like it. And I just need to make some sort of brush guard so they don't get whacked. But still kind of thinking about how I was supposed to do that. Okay, so here's rear lights. This in a competition on Facebook on Bluegrass Pulling Racing Mudding Tractors group. Really nice group. Norman Ferguson runs it. He's on the forum too. He's got a Facebook. I'll include all the links to his Facebook, YouTube channel and everything, so you go check him out. I'm really happy. I won the drawing. So here they are. Looks like really nice big LEDs. I'm going to crack these things open and take a little closer look. So here's the first bag of it. I got like instructions and stuff. I'm not going to read that because I'm a redneck. I got this sweet little flipper that'll go in the dash. Got a whole bunch of wires, and I got some mounting screws, even though I think I'm going to need some bolts. And then here's the LEDs. Still in the packaging. I'm going to take these out. So they're out of the packaging now, and here they are. Looking really nice. This is a all plastic base and lens. It's got a nice metal stand to it. So I guess you could weld these. You could just take those off and weld them. I'm not going to be welding them, but I have a pretty cool idea of how to mount these. These will be going on the rear fenders. These will, I'll make these so they double as shooting. They'll be like right next to you. I'll be able to see. So I could have them here, like point in front, point up and down, or I could have a swivel to the side or light up the back. Because I have front lights now, so really happy that I won this, and these look a lot better than I was anticipating. So I'm really happy that I got these. I've always wanted to get a nice pair of LEDs, and these will definitely do the job. And let's get out there and mount these things. So I'm out in the garage and found a good mounting spot for these lights, right on the back fenders. Because I knew I wanted them on the back fenders. I got these big old lights up front. They should do pretty good. You got the housings out, or you got the lenses and stuff out, but got these sitting on the rear fender. And those will do pretty good because I wanted a multi-purpose, so I could, because I got that, I can see in front of me, but on the whole side and back area, I can use these. So these will, these could point like by the front tire. I mean, these will pitch up and down, and then I'll put a washer on the bottom and a lock like a nylon nut and a bolt through the fender, so I can turn this around, you know, do a full 180 and see what's behind me, see what's in front of me, see what's right on the ground over here. And it's kind of what I wanted them for, more, not necessarily up there, but more from like this angle all the way back So, say I'm driving in the woods or whatever, I can actually, see where snowbank is, or where the tree is, or where the rock are on the ground, or whatever. I don't do a lot of night wheeling, but lights are always cool, and well, these are free, so I'm gonna give these a good shot. I think this would be really cool, really directional, bright, illuminating light, and pretty nice on the battery. So I can just use these on the back if I want, instead of using those big ol' lights up front. So I'm not sure how these are gonna handle on the battery, and the one I got in there sucks. So I picked up a new one today. Thank God for gift cards, because this one was $7 plus the gift card. So only $7 out of my pocket, and I got a new battery. So, got all the toggle switches and everything. I got this all wired up. This is all the positives and the fuse box and everything. I'll need to do some cutting and remounting, so I have these little connectors down here. All nice weatherproof, maybe weather resistant. These things are pretty cool. I'll be mounting this in the dash, I don't know. Probably going on this side. So, yeah, really happy with all these lights and everything. So, you drill some holes in the fender and start plumbing all the wiring. So with the switch right here, I'm planning on putting it where the stock throttle was. It's just a slot. You see that a little better. And I was planning on having it go just like that, and the wires would just go through the slot. But they give like these little screws, and you're supposed to come from the backside and screw in from these 4 holes here. So I'm going to take a smaller drill bit than what these holes are, and just a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to drill through the top so I have a hole straight through, and then I can put this in here and put the screw straight through the whole thing and then into the plastic, and I think that should hold, because I'm not going, I mean, it really isn't that much force on this. So get this mounted too. Well, I only had 2 screws or something in the kit. I'm not sure. There's like 6 screws and only there's 2 of these. So this works just fine. Sounded pretty good. Just need to flip the switch when you want to turn it on, turn it off, whatever. So I'm going to take this back off and remount this. I need to get a new end for the ground. Probably end up putting the ground on that or something like that, and then route that to the battery and everything. Well, I got it all wired up. It got the 2 that come off the switch. There's one that's on the positive, and yeah, so one on positive, the other one's hooked up to these right here. It's kind of a, I guess you could say it's a little messy with the wires, and I'm kind of hanging out there, but not too worried about it. Turn the lights off, hit the switch. Yeah, so they're lighting up pretty good. Yeah. Here's the other one over there. Yeah. Video don't really pick it up too well. But on, off, on. Pretty sweet. Just gotta hook up the front lights, which are right in front of you. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. I got a good idea. So yeah, just gotta hook up front lights now, and then we can have 4 lights. Well, I kind of got a little carried away, but front lights are hooked up. I'll show you how this is all worked out. The front headlights, I got 12-volt bulbs for, because these have old ones, that weren't 12 volt. And here's the power wire. And so I put duct tape on. I know it's not professional, but duct tape on here so they don't ground out. I had a problem with them grounding out to like the frame and to the headlight post. So all the surfaces have a zip tie so this don't move. That goes through the tube. I'll show you on the other side. This actually goes through the tube. goes up and over under the gas tank. Toggle switch right here. That's also grounded right there, and then it goes into the battery seat. But these are hooked up. I was going to roll this out into the lawn and get a lot better walk around with all the lights and everything. Look at this, holy shit! Yeah, pretty wide spectrum of light. So there's a big old bug lamps I got up front. Almost look like Jeep headlights. Like our old Jeep that we have at our camp. Friggin' too cool. Too cool. Yeah. Yes, of course we got these things angled up pretty good. Just turn around here. Of course the video don't pick it up pretty good, but yeah, I can change it around. Pretty cool. You know, put it down, put it up. It's pretty freaking cool. Of course, got my light up displays. Got this toggle switch. That's front. Shut that off, and then it's back. So pretty freaking sweet setup of that kind. So if you're just sitting on it, that'd be fronts. You kind of pick up a little bit of the rears, but you could space them out so if you're driving. So just pretty cool, So yeah, really happy with all these lights and everything. It took me a couple hours to do. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It took me a while, so yeah, cheers guys.